Nioh. This is a good game. It is a really good game. I'll just let this play out as it is.
Some call it a miraculous stone. The Philosopher's Stone. The Queen of England remains locked in combat. With Spain, the country where the sun never sets, for control of the entire world. Her forces weakening with every battle. The Queen and her inner circle turn to divination and alchemy, hiring pirates like us, finding Rita for them. With that power, they managed to defeat the invincible Spanish Armada. But now it seems they want to keep their methods a secret. It seems death won't stop chasing me.
I should have run when I had the chance. Hey, what are you doing? There's only a limited amount of Amrita we can extract from this country, Kelly.
Indeed, the pirates have served their purpose.
The death of the leader of Japan will spark a war, and a wonderful opportunity to acquire more Amrita.
Once tomorrow's execution takes place, we will get our hands on a compass that will lead us to that Amrita.
Seduce Spain, perhaps even the world.
The day when England reigns supreme is near.
But
Exactly as planned. I guess I'll have to try again. Maybe I'll try the sword with that one, though. So, this game works different than Dark Souls. Hey. You have various weapon types instead. Be a stone and medicine. I will take them both. I have full medicine right now, though. I can't really do much more with what I got. It's probably just like opiates or something. They were thought of as medicine back then. After all, this already loses like fact points. If I had my way, I'd have Tonfas and dual Tai Chis right now, and I'd be killing everything with super speed attacks. The issue with this is you're in Britain for the moment, but you go to Japan. So you're playing as an actual historical character, not being historically accurate. It's really funny that way. Sir William was one of the crew members of one of 5 ships, only one of which reached Japan. One of the first ships from England to reach Japan. When he'd gotten there, he was probably the only one left, from what I'd read. And he traveled the land, eventually finding shelter with Ieyasu Tokugawa, who was the shogun at the time. See, this was right after the Sengoku period, the Edo period, sorry, had ended. So, Tokugawa was just establishing his rule. And one of the issues he was having was dealing with foreign affairs. The Meiji period had come after that, so obviously he needed to deal with the fact that there were other people out there. And they can't just conquer everybody, as proven by Hideyoshi Toyotomi, the previous unifier of Japan, and the first one technically to do it. That's a no to the opium dens in the game, because there are too many yokai and every place you go to is basically a broken place. I was trying to be interesting. This guy technically was the first English samurai ever in history. He became a well-respected vassal and the translator for the shogun, for English-speaking people and Portuguese-speaking people. I mean, we're doing what we want to on Civ 5 because Civ 5 is broken. It doesn't understand actual civilizations. Come on, hit me. Do it. Okay, fine. I won't hit you with that one. I'll hit you with that one. Slapped in the face with the axe. You know what? Technically, the greaves aren't going to go used very often, so I'm just going to run past all these guys. Never mind, I'm going to run into these guys. Then past these guys. Well, I wanted to answer it with a long answer, and you wouldn't freaking... Nope, let me. Wanted the history, man. So cool. You're just like, so is that a no to the dens? I'm like, yes, but let me finish. Damn it. Alright, so... Oh no, this is where he is, okay. Hi, Derek. What do you want, Derek? Go ahead. guy's a punk, by the way. I mean, technically, so as long as that spirit's alive, he can't die. He's immortal.
The man with the guardian spirit.
If I die, the secret of the stones dies with me.
Let me show you what these stones can do. Behold.
Well, that was most likely
It's
unconsensual.
time for your execution.
Since when did getting stuck make you a demon? No, he's still a fucking easy boss. Come on. Do the thing. Do the thing. Yeah, I'll do that so it's even quicker. That was the boss. That is the easiest boss I have ever fought in any Souls-esque game. Ever. You didn't even see me need to dash very often to get out of the way.
Oh, well done. Quite a feat.
You know, Derek can have hug. By the way, that motherfucker stole my harpy.
So this spell
He stole my waifu harpy. Oh yeah, guns. They have those. Let's just note how accurate it is that they're just continuously shooting and stopping. Oh, that hit me. Yeah, no, she's not dead. I think the logic he used was, as long as he believes in her, waifu harpy doesn't go away.
The journey was not an enjoyable one. During 2 years' voyage, the Helloff was lost. The trow sank, while the hope vanished without a trace. The good news of the Blighter boatshap was nothing but lies. Only Leifta remained.
See, those resting points for the boats were actually accurate. We found the
An ironic
shipwreck.
twist. For what awaited us in the Far East wasn't love. It was monsters and death.
Yeah, no. You know how a soul becomes like unkindled or something, or he loses his humanity? Yeah, no. You just lose all the Amarita you've gathered because you drop it. That's all that happens. You just go pick it back up, or somebody else picks it up if you die again. He's way more broken than any Souls or Bloodborne character. Alright, so you can look at all of these. I can pick two. The Odachi is a giant sword. Those are the weapons I can pick from. Ellie's turn. Pick one. Gotcha. Alright. Now I get to pick my Pokemon. Well, do we want a fire? Is it a fire wolf, a water shark, or a wind hawk? No, I'm okay with picking any of them. Oh man, choose which one you want me to be, unless it was Windhawk that you were picking for. Cheese Queen, I gotta wait. And then I'm going to do... Okay. Now, let me do the random number thing quick. Windhawk is 1. Wolf is 2. Wolf. Okay. Don't worry, Hollow Man. I'll get the Windhawk at a later point in the game. You can grab both of these guys after that. Close le memoir. 2 strength and a dexterity. I'm not a okay, you know what? I'll be a first time player thing and show you the tutorial to show you how shit works. Super duper rigged coin flip, obviously. Yep, it was weighted on one side to drop harder. No, what you didn't get to see in the other fights is that you see that thing on the lower right? Right now I'm in medium stance, what you saw earlier. I can be in 2 different stances, which adds a lot of different fighting styles. That's high stance, that's power based. This is low stance, this is speed based. This is the one I prefer. For right now, I will keep medium stance because I want, because this isn't hard. Ninja out of nowhere. Come here, ninja. Alright, I did it. So you can guard. It's advisable with certain attacks because you have to. Like, there are no bosses that you can beat by just there are some bosses you can't beat by just dodging. You cannot get through this game by just dodging, which I like. Because even though your dodge is really good, the attacks are better. Which means you gotta mix it up sometimes. I'm just trying to tell you the stances. You can switch mid-stance, mid-combo, which is really nice. So, let's see, where'd they put it? So when you key pulse, that basically means you, so there will be yokai-ish realms, which slow down your stamina recovery. Here, I'll show you. So, one attack. So certain key pulses can dispel those. Basically you gotta push R1 at the end of your combo. Can you just get rid of it? Oh, wooden axe. Okay. So this is the only way you should be wielding your axes, by the way. It does, but you get it better in the mid sections of combat. It gets more natural. Oh, give me all the goodies. Okay. So you have 3 different types of ranged weapons, one of which is not shown here. So we have the rifle and the bow. I like the rifle. Bow's good too. And then you get cannons. Bow's great, doesn't do enough damage though. The headshots from the rifle are too good to pass up. They can take out one of the more powerful enemies really nice. Oh yeah, they gave me actual ammo for this shit. Here we go. As you saw, the damage was a little less. And that kind of can really fuck you up. So, another big thing. Item shortcuts. They're nice, and you can have 2 different sections of them, unlike Dark Souls. So I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna keep that. You'll see in a bit. Let's do the axe. I had my sword out. I don't know why. Oh well. Give it a moment. It'll refill itself. Come on. Get kited around. As you can see, that actually was a really good example, though, of the timing that it takes. So once it runs out, it takes time to come back so that you can build it up again. If you use an Amarita stone right away, though, it negates the waiting effect, but it doesn't build it up. But I guess you don't get to see it yet. You'll get to see it in actual combat where it's epic as fuck. So that was just the tutorial.
その身に慈しみを欲するならば、そこな社に逃れればよい。
自分の身を守れるのは自分だけってことか。
Rule number 1, you can but do not have to fight people's ghosts. Empty, they already looted it. Here's the Odachi. There's my strength weapon. Here's a big sword. Let's bait this guy. I got a spear. We have yet to get a bow weapon. Which means I better equip those, by the way. Oops. Misjudged the range. That's what I get. After a little bit, I'll switch files. I'm going to save this one, though, to showcase some of the later abilities. And the fact that this is literally Pokemon. We have graves where your guardian beast hangs out. I don't know how that didn't hit you. I don't know how that didn't stagger you. I may not be strong enough to wield the Odachi properly yet. Let me try the spear out. Which, by the way, it just gives you a head start in each of the weapons. See, that's just not fair. Also, he's moving too fast to be from Dark Souls. The more kills you get, the longer it stays on, by the way. I'm just gonna have some of that. They almost always drop an elixir at this point, so they're always worth killing. I'm being dumb, I gotta grab the thing. Right there. probably just medical remedies of herbs and shit that they would have thought was medicinal at the time, but actually is not. Up our key. Then we'll switch over. Excuse me. Go temple. Shibusawa. I have not even reached difficult yet. Yep. I know where the boss is for this one, but I want to do some other missions to grind. It took me forever to get all that armor, though, by the way. That red armor, I had to fight a side boss who is based on a historical figure, and they are always super fucking difficult. Difference here. There is a mission screen. Night. Let's see how well I do against this guy now. It took me fucking forever to beat him. He beat me 32 times. Yeah, no, I got that from the devil. Well, the dude. No, Tora Lee. These are the kind of missions that I like, though, a lot. Just a fucking battle. Come at me, bro. Yeah, this is from the first area and it's still this difficult. Imagine how hard it was to fucking kill this guy. Like, every time you restart as well, by the way, you just start here. So it's not like it's any imposition. I threw a bomb. I didn't mean to throw a bomb. Fine, I'll use my fucking wind sword. No, you can't block that, I forgot. Oh yeah, he does fucking 2 of those. Get tigered. That didn't work. Tiger didn't work. Never mind, I just had him on fire. So that was Munashige Tachibana. There are a couple fights like that, where it's just like a duel, and I love it. Because you can get their armor sets. The one I have is the most recent duel available to me, and I had to beat him multiple times. And I had to use almost all of my items, almost every time. You can load up ninja shit and onmyoji shit. Like, for onmyoji, like elemental blasts. And for ninjas, like bombs or kunai. So far, I've covered most of Japan. This one actually has a pretty hard boss in it. Also, good thing about this, you can redo different shit. Oh, Gris. Let's do this. Because I want to show you one of the best bosses in the game. If I can. Like, we'll see if I can get to it. Because another good thing, you can refight bosses as many times as you want.
ておるようじゃの。気配をたどっていけば何かわかるやもしれんぞ。
Let me see, I forgot. Do they have fucking... Yeah, they have runes on them. Okay, good. Oh, uh-oh. Fall. There you go. They're some of my favorite weapons. I really like dual swords, if I can help it. Ow. Let's try a different game out.